Remember, this is just a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. I'm going to get right on into it. Cancer, November 2022. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, that's a little bit too much there. Let's try this again. Cancer, okay. Any more cards want to fall? The cards I'm using right here are the ones I made years ago. And I like them for a base card. Kind of gives me an idea. It's kind of like the Astral House and the Tea Leaf Tarot. Kind of gives you an idea of area of life that is going to be going on. I'll take it. And one. Way too many. Oh, okay. Cancers, you guys have had a lot going on yourselves. Definitely. We've got the first card, the Ace of Clubs. It's a new idea, birth of new mental project, desire for knowledge. The next card, which is going to be the base, and I'll take other cards off of it. This may end up being one group, or it's going to go for multiple groups of Cancer. For those of you that you're like, well, this doesn't all sound like me, but if you can take pieces and parts, just take the pieces and parts and leave the rest. Okay. Just those two. Okay, I saw two before I started, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so like I said, we have the Ace of Clubs. New idea, birth of new mental project, desire for knowledge. And then we have the Three of Spades, which is physical stress, working two jobs at once. Okay, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Let's start with new idea, birth of new mental project, desire for knowledge. Some of you are desiring knowledge for something. Some of you, it's a desire for knowledge for starting on some... Okay, I'm going to set this one over here. Some of you are desiring knowledge, not just for the birth of a new mental project. Okay, some of it could be doing with business. Others, it's going to have to do with love. I don't know. You know what? This is coming up a lot. I'll show you here in a minute. My Lord. That's why I say love. I don't see love here yet at all. I mean, this is just about spades. This is kind of being up in your head. What? Some of you are just wanting some knowledge. You want an answer. Yep, you're desiring to find the truth. That's what I get. As to whether it's past, present, or future, I'm not getting that yet. Whatever this is causing physical work, or excuse me, physical stress. It's not just physical, it's mental as well. Some of you are really grinding and doing two jobs at once. All right. But love is in here too. So, or it's a pain of love. But some of you really want to get down to the dirty and find out whether this is about business or about love on some of it. There's some jealousy in here. Oh, okay, this is going to be a short message for some Cancers, okay? My goodness. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the love aspect of it and business, okay? And this is just one message for a very small group of Cancer. And you're going to apply it to whether it's love or whether it's business, okay? First card we got right here, along with new idea, birth of new mental project, desire for knowledge. I got desire for knowledge. Why? Because of jealousy. Why? Because of an ending, and you became wise of this. Okay? Something's come to your attention. This is only going to go for a very small group, and then I'm going to get back to the rest. The end result is victory. And it shows me dark-haired man, which that tells me that that person's no longer in your life. Or that person is not present. So for some of you, if it has to do with love and you had questions about that, there's some jealousy involved. There was some endings and you learned some knowledge. And you might even be sitting here wondering if that was the best thing to do, if that was the best way to go about it, because you feel like not all the pieces of the puzzle were put in there. The end result is victory. The message here, this is going to, like I said, very few of you, okay? Very few for this part. And then I'm going to pull these cards back up and then we'll get back on to the general read. This one is being done live, but I decided to do a little bit different, and I don't have it to where everybody can just hop on and be on the live with me. And so this definitely needs to be reaching someone. So anyway, it's telling me here there's victory. You'll find this knowledge you've been seeking about. It almost feels like a wrong done, or in your head you perceive it as a wrong. But it's talking about a dark-haired man. Could be male or female, but it's saying a dark-haired man reversed. And that person is no longer there, or you're feeling upside down about this. And this is what's hidden. Okay, so I'm just going to get that one out of the way here. In the month of November, you may be learning about a truth that could involve this dark-haired man. It's now reversed. That person's not in your life. You can revolve, or you could receive some truth about this. And there's definitely jealousy involved. But you're going to gain some wisdom about this ending. Okay? And it's going to bring a storm moment to you, or it's going to make you feel raging. Okay? So it's your warning for that group of Cancer right there is to really watch your jealousy. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to see the jealousy part in there. And almost all the signs. I'm also going to see the lightning rod, an epiphany moment, which is also the power card. All right. So this is like an epiphany. This is actually taken, and now it's like the aha moment. Okay, I see it for what it is. All right. I'm just going to, so that's going to go out for a very small group, and it has to do with love. So let's see here. This is, for your message for you is, this is a complete end. It's time to do realize that endings bring new beginnings. Sometimes people, places, and things are not for you, so they'll be removed from your life. And it's talking about new beginnings, and we've got a new phase. For some of you, it's talking about rekindle, and maybe that's what you want to do. I don't feel this is the part right here. You need to transform and change your mind and how you're thinking about this. The message for this small group, right, of Cancer, and this is not going to go for all of you, okay? For some reason, it popped up, and it's going to be, it could even make you feel sick. It's time to move on from this. You've learned the truth. Maybe perhaps you thought that you might be getting back together with this person, thought maybe there was a chance. No, you're gonna get some wisdom here pretty soon in the month of November that is just going to push your jealous button. All right? You need to just go ahead and just move on from this, because this is something I hear to leave in the past. It's gone. Okay, so, oh goodness. All right, so let's get back to the Cancers who, so I don't know who that was supposed to go for, but there is your message. And I instantly am looking at the Nine of Spades, ending, complete end. And it also represents death, Saturn, and loss. Okay, so this is done. This is done. All right, so that was it for a very small group of Cancer. Okay, let's get back to the generals here. Okay, new idea, birth of new mental project or desire for knowledge. Okay, so now I'm seeing this a little bit different. The way I see things is I see it highlighted. I hear new idea, birth of new mental project. Okay. So this is going to go out to two different groups of Cancer. Okay. The one of them we're going to focus on is the Ace of Clubs. New idea, birth of new mental project. We've got the eye. And I hear keep your eye on the prize. That's what I heard instantly. I don't feel like reading it. Other than trust your intuition. You are on the right path. The next we have Grasshopper. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. I don't feel that is that. What I feel is you got to keep your eye on the prize. Because why? Because like a grasshopper, what do? And they hop fast and far. Okay, so your message here is for this group of Cancer, this new idea, birth of new mental project, is actually you're going to have to be ready to jump. You're going to get the gut feeling ahead of time in November, and you're going to have to be ready to jump on it. The opportunity. And I'm seeing green all around it. So this is tied up into your finances as well. So whether it is excelling or whether it is excelling in a business aspect, or if I see your pot of gold, and it's going to add a lot to it, is what I'm saying. Okay, but also it could be about you're having to acquire knowledge. Okay, you have to acquire knowledge. By doing that, you'd have to go to school. Okay, but you need to get ready to take and jump, because there's going to be an opportunity that opens up from whatever I'm seeing paperwork. It could be a diploma. Okay, something is signed. You're ready to go. You need to be ready to hop, because it's going to happen lightning fast. All right, keep your eye on the ball. Okay, keep your eye on the prize, because everything you've worked for is coming together. It's culminating in November. All right, so another aspect I can see, this would go to another group of Cancer. I keep seeing desire for knowledge. All right, with the Ace of Clubs. We got the wreath, and we have the dog barking. Some of you, this is a desire for knowledge, and you're going to be the wiser, is what I think. Whatever this is a sorrow over a loss. People, places, or things that are no longer there. And you'll be receiving, this message, this short message, is going to go out to a very small group of Cancer. Some of you will be receiving a message from a loyal friend and some advice from a friend. And that's how you're going to either be able to overcome this loss, or you're going to get knowledge that is going to make you feel like there's a total loss. And this is people, places, things, something you love, someone you love. Okay, a truth is coming to light, is what it is. All right. And whoever this is that's going to be telling you this is somebody who is a loyal friend, somebody that you trust their word. Okay. The other way I can see this as well, after a loss, people, places, or things, that you will take and get advice from a friend and how to overcome this and to let this go, or to heal from it. That's going to go for a small group. Okay. Let's see here. New idea, birth of new idea, mental project, desire for knowledge. Everybody, we're always learning all the time. We're never, ever going to learn everything. What did I say? Okay, so with this one right here, where it says, it was talking about the eye and the grasshopper, I was saying keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the ball, be on the ball, because whatever you've been working for really hard, you're going to have to be able to jump for it. And you're jumping towards green, which is financial gain. Okay, whether this is through studying, you acquired more, you acquired more knowledge to take and be able to acquire this green, but you're getting ready to jump on it, because either you have completed it, or you're having the opportunity open up to where you're going to be able to jump on the opportunity. And it is coming for you in November. Okay. So this one right here, it feels like this card right here, recognition. You'll be recognized for the hard work that you've put in. Keep the eye on the ball. That's what I keep hearing. All right. Keep the eye on the ball. Success. The end result is victory, winning, having the advantage, triumph, achievement, achieving something. You may be feeling like you're getting awarded because of the simple fact that you worked so hard at whatever this was. And now you're sitting back and you're able to get some of the rewards. I'm hearing rewards as well. You'll be applauded. You're going to get the recognition for the hard work you put in. So in November, for that group of Cancer right there, get ready to, you have to be able to ready to jump, because it's going to seem like it happens lightning fast. All right. You are in the right direction. Riding high. You are going to be feeling good about this. For others of you, where it was down here, is talking about there was a loss, and you were getting this information from somebody who was a trusted friend. This has to do with lovers, or it represents Gemini. Okay. I don't feel like putting any more. Oh, no, yeah, okay. And I don't feel like putting more into that card, really. You could learn some truth about a partnership, relationship, about somebody you desired. Okay. That's all I feel like putting into that one. There's many meanings into that, but I don't feel like maybe around the 6th of November, you'll discover this. Then we've got the Queen of Wands. All right. To me, it feels like this will be going out to the person who has a type of personality like this, and it's good business sense, confidence. This is your foresight. For others, it's just this is your foresight ahead of time. Whoever this is an attractive, magnetic, mature woman. Could be on the light hair spectrum. Could be a man too. It shows me the Queen of Wands. This is the action. This is somebody who doesn't sit back and just waits for stuff to happen. They put stuff into action. Okay. A kind, loyal, generous, confident, competitive woman. All right. Man or woman, read that how you will. This person likes to be in the limelight. Also values her home and her family. Okay. You may be learning a truth about this. And this is surrounding a loss of some kind. And how do I know this? We've got loss. We've got the Five of Cups is sitting there. Do you see how he's focusing on the cups in the past that have spilt over and it just didn't work out? But so the message here is if this has to do with a love scenario, you're going to learn a truth. And this was some kind of partnership before, some kind of connection, somebody that you desired before, and that person is, you're going to learn a truth about it. And this one right here is, this is your, you may feel there's a loss, but you're going to be able to pull yourself out of it. All right. Don't focus on so much of what has just spilt, which would be the information that just spilt. You need to turn around and focus on the cups on your future and work towards bettering yourself and your life so you can acquire and attract the love that you deserve. For others, if it has to do with it's a loss and you get this information, a loss of someone, you may be getting this information from a loyal friend, family member, colleague. This person could, it's showing me the zodiac sign Gemini. All right. And it says that this is either about or it's coming from the Queen of Wands. And it tells me the personality type has a good business sense, confidence, foresight. This is, or it could be your foresight ahead of time. An attractive, magnetic, mature woman. Helpful friend who is well liked, a kind, loyal, generous, confident, a competitive woman. Like she's real sweet and everything, but I tell you what, she's going to compete when she needs to. She steps up when she needs to. So this is describing, you could be hearing information about this person, or you could be receiving the information from a person like that. That is a loyal friend. All right. So don't focus on your Five of Cups. Don't, for some of you, if it doesn't have to do with the physical loss of someone in your life where they've passed on, if it has to do with a scenario where it's in the love spectrum, this is where the saying's going to come in. Don't cry over spilt milk. Okay. Because what you don't focus on it for long, because you still have two cups and offerings behind you. Okay. You just need to turn around and you need to see that you have two cups still standing. See? Two cups still standing. So don't focus on this if it's in the love spectrum for long, because you have cups to seek. All right. Love is not dried up and gone for you. It is coming, but you're going to have to pay attention. You can't get yourself all wrapped up in this. What's coming here soon? We've got the Knight of Wands charging forward. Could be even a physical move. Changes in the wind. It says, does warn you on situations. If it has to do with a love situation, don't be hasty. Don't make quick decisions. For others of you that it has to do with just in general, it's talking about receiving that message from a confident person, confidant, somebody who is loyal friend, family member. All right. About a loss of some kind. You're going to receive a truth. It says, don't be hasty. Don't make quick decisions. All right. Some of you with the jumping with the grasshopper right here, you may be fearing losses. Okay. This one right here has to do with a new idea, birth of a new mental project. Okay. Keep your eye on the prize. Because with the green grasshopper and the green grass, you're jumping towards financial gain. This may even, after a loss, you may be recouping and you're not sitting, it says do not sit here and ponder on the past too much, because you're going to have to be ready to jump. That could even mean that you have to be ready to move, physically move, in order to gain this green, this money, to get your pentacles, to start gathering them in the way you want to. This is leading to a better life for you. Some of you are having to overcome, even though you've got, that's good right there. Some of you, these situations will cause physical stress. And some of you have been nose to the grindstone, working your butts off, not stopping. Okay. Some of you, to get this green, you may be doing some negotiations. But the only thing is, with this group of Cancer, you love a challenge. But here's another sign. Make sure you take the time to rest so that you don't let the physical stress overwhelm you, okay? Because you're going to be pushing yourself left and right to try to get goals, to try to get information. Some of you are going to feel like sinking in a hole because of the information you receive or because of an event that happens. Others of you are just going to be so excited about it, and you've got a lot of work to do, so you're pushing and pushing and pushing. Don't push so hard that you end up having physical stress, because that's when the feeling not complete, not having enough, not being able to focus on the positives, always looking at the negatives. So make sure you do take that time to get that rest. Some of you, it just feels like you don't have any time whatsoever to yourself because you're working more than one job or more than one endeavor. And for some of you, it could be a parent where you work one job and you come home and that's still a full-time job. All right. So at one point you are going to have to, in the month of November, I don't think it's going to be as hard as far as the ones that are getting ready to hop, keeping the eye on the ball. It's not going to be as hard as what it was in October. This physical stress is more going to be physical than it is mental, because I feel that this group right here is in a very good, clarifying or very clear path. They know where they're going. All right. They're charging forward. Now, for the group of Cancers that have a loss that come along, and you get information from a loyal friend or colleague or whoever this is, this could have to do about a complete loss. All right. That person's no longer there. Or it can also has to do with a lover, past lover. You're going to get information. You're not going to like it. And it will cause, you're just be going, what I call balls of the wall, because you can't sit still. Receive this truth. But do not get wrapped up in those feelings. For those of you that the person has passed away, and may be telling you what person, as far as Zodiac sign, and showing Gemini, and it's showing me it's showing me the Queen of Wands. This could represent who that person is to you, okay? Or it could be the information could be coming from someone else of the Queen of Wands, and I've already explained what type of personality they had. Now you will be feeling consumed in loss, and there'll be a lot of sadness, grief. All right, mourning. I do believe you'll be pulling out of this quite quickly. I'm not saying it's all going to be perfect, but you'll be able to gather yourself together, and you will be charging forward back into your life. It's going to take healing for this, though, quite a bit. Yeah, you may even, for that group right there, you may be those two groups at the bottom, whether it has to do with a love scenario or somebody has completely, they're gone, and you receive word of this. It may take some time. I'm seeing that it's you may even feel like, make sure your warnings here is try not to focus on the negative. Don't get up in your emotions so much. And what I mean by that is you're going to feel it. Now, if it has to do with the love scenario, feel it and let it go. If it has to do with somebody who's passed away, you have to go through the mourning period, right, in order to heal. The end result here is, even though you may be, for these groups right here, this one up here, it's great. All right. This one right here, I don't feel like putting more into it at all. It's just telling me, watch out for physical stress. You're kind of burning the candle at both ends, working two jobs at once. Even if you don't have two jobs, even if you're not getting paid for it, you're like doing two jobs. You're working, and saying, watch out for the physical stress for here. Okay. So anyway, with this one right here, it will take a little bit of time for this two groups, especially the one that had complete loss. like that person's no longer there. Where it has sorrow over a loss. And it's talking, yeah, that one right there, it's going to take a little bit of time. So feel it. I mean, you're going to have to go through that mourning period. For the ones who have the love scenario, you're going to have to pull yourself back up. All right. And because whatever it is, sometimes when stuff happens, it's just not meant for you. And I'm not being cold. This is really, I feel for the ones, I'm not talking for the ones that passed away. I'm talking to the love scenario, you learn a truth. And it kind of takes the wind out of your sail. I'm seeing around the 9th of November. Okay. You need to go ahead and pull yourself back up, and you need to get back on and passionately move forward in life. All right. That's what I'm getting. This is a little different. Is there any closing thoughts here? Yes. Thank you. And I hear one more, please. Okay, so some of you, even if it's going to be a little bit stressful in November, some of you it's going to be in a good way and it's going to be hard to calm down. Others, it's going to be stress of a realization. Others, it's going to be, you hear news of somebody that is close to you that has passed. That's what I'm getting. The first card here is the focus for November. Is the star, bright hopes and prospects. Bright hopes and prospects for somebody keeping their eye on the ball. You need to get ready to jump because you're going to be recognized for something, hard work you've put in. For others, it's about healing and rejuvenating yourself. While what are you having to do? Underneath physical stress, working 2 jobs at once, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is the juggler, just trying to balance everything out. It may still be kind of a little chaotic in November, but do know that you're in the right direction. If you have the keep your eye on the ball and the grasshopper with new ideas, birth of a new mental project, recognition is yours. Okay, you're going to be recognized for all that hard work, all that juggling you've had to do. Okay, that part is going to be coming to an end because you're going to have more than plenty, because it's showing me the grasshopper getting ready to jump, and the grasshopper's green and so is the grass. So some of you may be expanding yourself. You may be actually moving. Some of you may have to travel to different places for this job. Whatever it is, I hear expansion. Okay. In the meantime, in the month of November for Cancer, your key word is balance. You need to try to keep balance. And there will be ups and downs, but you need to learn to adapt to it. Some of you will be juggling money from one place to another, just so you can cover your stuff. Do know that you are with the keep your eye on the ball and the grasshopper, which means financial. All this hard work is going to pay off. All this juggling is going to pay off. All right. So if you're feeling like you're in a financial pinch right now, it is temporary, okay? Because what you've been working on, I see a complete change, all right? So it is well on its way, but you are going to hear some good word. Around the 19th for the ones for recognition, do look for some kind of sign. Maybe even for some of you, a text, email, phone call. That feels right. The end result right here is the teapot. The teapot instantly to me is a time to relax and kick back, right? All this hard work you've been putting in up here, it's going to be time to kick back and relax. And this one right here, where it's talking about a loss, whether it's through a lover to where the lover is still around, but you're not together, then you'll have deep friendship with someone of the same sex. It's going to be, you may receive this information from somebody, and this person may help you feel better about this. If it has to do with a complete loss, like family sorrow, yep, sorrow over a loss with the wreath, you will find solace within the person who tells you. There's a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So right here with the dog, a loyal friend, family member, colleague. Okay. Anything else? Nope. None of those. Okay, how about here? Okay, yep. I'll take it. Cancer, we got serendipity. Even no matter what's going on in November, with the 4-leaf clover, keep reaching for that 4-leaf clover. because I'm going to give you a little taste of something here because I haven't done December's. On the 18th of December, you're getting so close to having your four-leaf clover, your serendipity, your peace. Your peace is coming. All right? It's just within reach. It's no longer just jumping in and coming up empty. Whatever that means for some of you Cancers, that's going to hit home with some. All right, Cancer, I think that's as far as I want to take this one. I mean, this is just a general read, so I basically got about 3 groups out of that. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.